Hey, before you watch this thing, hit subscribe, would you? You have a flip phone.
Yeah, well, I'm back on this. I got to get back on the flip phone.
Oh, all right. You're on a real phone.
Yeah.
But even on the special, you said like you don't follow the news very much. You
Keep
don't,
it away.
And your life is better.
Not very much. Not at all. I actively look away from if I see any news on TV. I'm like cover my eyes like a trailer of a movie you've been looking forward to. And I don't want to get out. I don't want to see it. I don't want to see it.
So, but you have jokes. All your jokes are about current events.
Yeah.
So what is this just, if you think, is your idea that if you overhear people talking about it, it's probably worth talking about?
Yeah. There's big stuff that you will hear about, but also like I don't get caught up in the emotion of it all. I was in Ecuador on January 6th, 2020. Yeah.
21.
Got a text from one of my many shit talk threads I'm on.
Mm-hmm.
It was me, Rogan, Tom, and Bert.
Mm-hmm.
And they were like, can you believe this? What's happening? This is crazy. I didn't know what it meant.
Bert's the first one to say, this is kind of awesome.
Yeah. Yeah. It's the end of democracy. I'm like, fuck yeah.
No, it's
like,
cool.
Yeah.
It's kind of cool.
And they were just like, and I was like, guys, I'm on a hammock. Like,
yeah.
I don't know. I heard some details later, but there was no emotion behind it. I got back months and months later. The emotion had subsided, so that was never in me. I'm going to show you this picture of my dog on my lap in a hammock with a jungle behind me.
How long were you in Ecuador for?
6 months. 6 months. The pandemic was like kicking up, so.
And did you, oh yeah, I guess it was a pandemic. Did you,
touring, you were never like, well, you've been a touring company. It's never like an all year long thing. Yeah, so I'd see my friend, I saw Soder get turned around at the airport, like at the airport, go, no, Arizona shut down, go home. And it's like, ugh. And I was like, let me wait this out somewhere else.
This is another thing that you just feel like, this is how I like to do it.
Yeah, and so that's this block where I feel lonely. During that time in Ecuador, 2020, they said, hey, it's going to come back, and it's going to come back with the flu, and that's going to be really bad when it's together. Because the first one came in like spring.
Yes.
So the second one's like, these are going to be together, and it's going to be fucking bad. Narrowed it down to a list of countries that were like decent on it. So Brazil was like out. They were really bad. Italy was out. But honestly, New York was out. You know, if you weren't like a New Yorker, like you'd be like, no, not that one.
Yeah.
And there was a few. Malta I thought about going to.
Malta's a little cold, I would think.
Oh, really? Yeah,
it's not warm enough.
Right.
It's not cold, but if it's not warm, to me, if it's not warm, it is cold.
Yeah. Yeah. I thought about going to Prague, and I'm like, in the winter, that's going to be sucky.
That.
I'm not a spy.
Yeah. Fuck off.
So
what am I, the Val Kilmer ripoff movie that you didn't watch the trailer for?
That's the only one I want to see
That fake
already.
James Bond Val Kilmer movie?
Yeah.
The Saint.
The Saint.
What am I, the Saint?
Yeah. There's some Glassman edit where you got that the first time.
Yeah.
Make
Do
him
it
nail
right. Man, yeah.
Yeah. So we narrowed down Ecuador. It was like kind of mysterious. It was Costa Rica also. But it was like, anyway, so they were doing pretty good on it. And went there. Why did we bring this up? What were we talking about?
What would you do? Were you offline then?
No, I was online. I was trying to do a podcast I did with Soder and Jay at the time. We were watching 21 Jump Street every week, doing a 21 Jump Street breakdown.
Great.
It was pretty great. 6 and Jump. But I would do it from there. They'd be like, are you drinking out of a coconut? I'm like, no, I'm drinking a coconut. Yeah. Sorry. It's not just like I went and got one before the pod. Sorry. It was just so fun. So I was down there when all that happened, and it was just like, wasn't emotionalized by any of it.
Well, it's funny. So by the time you get back,
all settled.
Everything's kind of been figured out, so to speak.
I got back. I made my appointment for my vaccine. When they said vaccine, remember they said like, that's it. It's over.
Mm-hmm.
Get the vaccine. It's over.
Yeah.
And so I waited till everyone had to wait in line, try to like sneak them. Remember that white couple that went onto an Indian reservation and said like, we're 160th Indian. You know, I'm like, I'm not doing any of that.
Yeah.
And then I made my appointment on Tuesday for Thursday. We flew back on Wednesday, and the next day I got my first one. And then I burned my mask. I was like, we're done. It's over. Oh, it was so fun for that month where you really thought
that life was
it's over.
Back
to normal.
Yeah. And it was never normal again.
I was going to stop fighting.
Yeah.
But I came back and everyone's talking about all these events and all this stuff. They're just like bitching about everything.
So your approach is like, huh? Oh.
Yeah.
Like you don't have a dog in the fight, so to speak. You're just like, well, you'd rather people not attack the Senate, but whatever. Maybe you don't even care if people attack the Senate.
I really don't.
Well, yeah, that's what's funny
my mom
about
like,
you.
people died. Like people I knew? She's like, no. I'm like, oh, what?
Yeah.
People die all the time.
What's funny about you is that you are openly amoral.
Yeah, I'm agnostic for caring. Yeah, yeah, amoral, not immoral, right?
Yeah, amoral.
Just like I just don't have those.
Yeah, you're like open. Like, yeah, I don't know. Like that's what I liked about the special I watched is like your approach was just like, maybe or not.
Yeah, maybe. Or who cares? Why do you care so
Yeah,
much?
We had the same premise about trans people. It's like I don't.
Yeah, who's even talking
about it? I don't think about it.
Great.
Like,
I think there needs to be a fourth thing. It's like for religion, it's like belief, atheist, and then agnostic, right?
Yeah.
Agnostic's like, I don't know if there is or not. I can't say for sure. But there's another one where like, huh? What are you guys talking about? Oh. It's like, I don't know if Barry Sanders or Emmitt Smith was a better running back. Whether you talk to your mom, she's like, which sport is that?
Yeah. That's funny. Like I don't have any idea what you're talking about.
Yeah, I just don't care.
This makes me want to sleep and like roll away.
Yeah. Sometimes it's fun to hear about, especially when you're not given. By the way, every time you hear about a news story online with the news, you're also given a take.
Yeah.
You get inherited a take that they give you.
Yes.
I like hearing about from other people. I'm like, well, you tell me about it then. It's like office gossip about people that we talked about this on text, about people you've never met. Like, ooh. And then what did Barry say to Samantha? Oh, she must have been pissed about which one's Samantha again? So she's okay, wow.
Yeah.
And then like, gone.
Yeah, it's really not my problem.
Yeah, it's so fun.
So do you think you don't have
and then I know I'm a contrarian to not be a part of it.
But I don't think you're not I mean, maybe you are contrarian. A buddy of mine, my friend Bajan, said that Shane Gillis had a funny joke about you, which is you're a 50-year-old man who likes to shock people.
Oh yeah.
Like you are a contrarian, but I don't think I buy it. I buy it. I don't think you're doing it. I don't think you're going out of your way to do it. I think you were just generally like, oh.
Yeah, that's how Adrian is too. Like, oh, if you walk out, I get it. You're right. I understand what I'm saying. I'm sorry. If you're upset, get home safe.
Yeah. Hey, did you like that? Did you like that? Yeah. Did you like it though? You want more? Don't want to work? Would rather watch videos of me grab-assing with people? First of all, go up here to subscribe, and then go up here to watch more clips. This is like when the weatherman says there's a high pressure system coming in. I'm not really used to the green screen.